Namaskar and a very warm welcome to all of you. I believe the quest for truth or the yearning for the unknown need not necessarily be intrusive or macabre. The physical interaction with the elements and the excitement of discovery can yet get the adrenaline flowing. My belief is further strengthened by this fantastic presence and turnout of all of you. And I thank each one of you for making this big effort to be here with us. Where is Kutch? Most Indians are unaware of this region, which lies in the western part of the country. What does the word Kutch mean? There are many interpretations. The one that I find most interesting is Kachho, Kachua, or tortoise. And strangely enough, the map of this region looks like a Kachua upside down. Those of you who are familiar with the Purans may recall the Samudra Manthan, the churning of the ocean, which actually symbolizes the segregation of good from the bad. This mammoth task was performed on the back of none other but the tough, resilient Kachua. Kutch, a land of ancient geological events and activity, is indeed the epitome of resilience, and its people are tough and enterprising. So what? There are many remote regions in India with resilient inhabitants. What is unique about Kutch? Why would we, my brother Jayananda and myself, why would we make a film on this region? And what do we expect the film to achieve? We were spurred by emotion. In 1959, our dear father, Sri Y.P. Nanda, a visionary, sensed the promise of Kutch and chose to make it his karmic land. Water and transportation play a major role in the development of any region. Water has been and still is in scarcity, but our father brought the Kutchis transportation and thereby helped their economic development. He sold his first Tata Mercedes-Benz truck to Mauji Vasta Patel in 1960 for a price of 29,500. Since the people, 29,500 seems like nothing today, but in those days it was a hefty amount. The people didn't have the resources, so he created his own financing module. He paid upfront to Tata and then took small, easy installments from the people of Kutch, whom he trusted blindly. It is no wonder then that he was respectfully called the Bhisham Pitama of transport and was also fondly referred to as Savaya Kutchi, which means that even though he was not born in Kutch, he was more than a Kutchi. From a zero-networked state, it is now plying more than 40,000 Tata trucks on its roads. Dad's instinct was his biggest asset, and it never failed him. You'll be surprised, but he never had a single defaulter, nor a bad debt. His insight into people was so strong. He was the first one to recognize Lalit's potential and was so fully confident of his future success. My memories of Kutch are numerous, but two of them have been firmly etched in my mind. As a 6-year-old, clutching onto my father's hand, I was completely bewildered by the vast, stark, white run. How could salt look like snow? When I returned last year for the shooting of the film, the memory came alive again. The run today was as magnificent as it was. But I was outraged when the people around kept referring to him, to my father, as Moto Seth. No doubt my father was big, huge man, but no one dare call him fat. My father laughed heartily and told me, Moto Seth means Bada Seth. This film has not used a voiceover or a presenter. The narrative is unfolded by the people of Kutch themselves. In the opening sequence, Hirabhai Rabari, sitting right here, pays respect to my father's photograph. Now, this photograph adorns almost every truck in that region. He is followed by the Maharao of Kutch, also sitting right here, who explains the natural and geographic conditions of the land and is carried forward, so on and so forth. The quest for truth, as I said earlier on, our quest for truth led us to a very erratic ascetic who enlightened us by a very simple truth of the eternal cycle: creation, destruction, and creation. A cycle which never slows down or stops. But the yearning for the unknown became stronger as we glimpsed the treasure of hidden history, the saga of eras gone by. The film hopes to reveal aspects of our culture and heritage which will excite you all, particularly the youth. And it also showcases a huge potential for religious, adventure, leisure, particularly archaeological tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, I request Shri Narendra Modi ji, who inspired us to make this film, to raise the veil of Kutch. Thank you very much. That was very, very beautiful. So those of you who don't know Jayan Nanda, this is he. Well, you know, he always wanted to make a film and probably wanted to do it much longer than I did. But ultimately, I actually realized his dream because he wants to do many things, but his communication skills are so fantastic that anybody listening to him is lost halfway through. So I got hold of RohitSinghNegi, who also did I Did It My Way. And we actually tried to put together what Mr. Jayananda wanted. Can I present to you Mr. RohitSinghNegi?
Kutch is a magnificent land that lives along the elements in full force. After about 4 o'clock, when the sun is just about to set, it acquires magnificent hues, reds, golden highlights. You put the camera anywhere, it looks fantastic. I've shot some very spectacular things in my life, but the sheer drama of shooting the White Run on a full moon night is unparalleled. Anda Bait, Flamingo Egg Island, 70 kilometers deep inside the run, 100,000 flamingo eggs. Amazing. Apart from that, there was Dholavira with its layered secrets like Dr. Bisht will tell you. An ancient city which is just lying there like a treasure. Amazing. I'd like to call on stage my crew who shared this magnificent experience. Pranav Das, my camera assistant. I believe Jayaprakash is not here yet, my sound assistant. And Gopal Thakur. Where's Gopal? And Animesh, my editor, who was able to understand the energy of this film and convert it to this. I'd like to thank Saraswati for allowing me to do what I love doing most. Thank you.
Thank you, Rohit. Can I invite our very own Indiana Jones, Dr. R.S. Bisht. Where are you, Doctor? Dr. R.S. Bisht.
Well, I have nothing much to add to what this film has told already. I can say I must congratulate Mrs. Jyotsna Suri, Mr. Jayananda for having a dream and their, I should say, childhood dream. And through this dream, they have made a wonderful contribution, or this is a tribute to their father, who was, of course, a visionary. And I'm sure that it is just a small beginning. As we have discussed about Kutch time and again with Mrs. Suri, I assure you that it is just a beginning. Much more is yet to come. Yes. Very facets of Kutch. A bizarre landscape, but yet full of beauty, full of many fantastic things. The glistening run, or sometimes with water on one side, the Arabian Sea on the other side, the land looking like a turtle upside down. And I recall that its ancient name possibly during the Rigvedic times was Anupa. And Kutch and Anup are synonymous terms. And so far Dholavira is concerned, I must say that Kutch has, of late, has emerged as a density area, as a vibrant area of the Harappan civilization or Indus civilization, and now what we also call it sometimes Indus Saraswati civilization. There are many, many sites. It is my dream, but I do not know, will it be fulfilled during my lifetime, that if the entire Kutch is declared as a zone of Harappan civilization or a heritage park. You have seen just a glimpse of Dholavira. It is one of the five largest Harappan cities in the subcontinent. 3 of them are now lost to Pakistan. Only 2 remain with us. Rakhigadi in Haryana and Dholavira in Kutch. But so far Kutch is concerned, it has added many new facets to the dimension of Harappan personality. And I think a full-fledged film on Dholavira, I am sure Jyotsna and the Jayanji will prepare one day, that will reveal what Dholavira is. With these words, I congratulate Jyotsna ji, Jayanji, and also Mr. RohitSinghNegi, who make their dream a reality. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Bisht. May I just request all the people who were part of the film to come up on stage. Mr. Shri Narendra Modi ji would like to say a few words to them and to all of us. Can I request all of you, Raja? You're also part of the dance. The others, Hira Bhai. All the people who are wearing these red, would you please come up? Come on. Yes. As I told you, the narrative of the film was unfolded by the people of Kutch themselves. They're all here, except for my erratic ascetic, who refused to move from where he was. May I now request Shri Narendra Modi ji to please come onto the stage. I think they deserve a big hand. May I request Jayant to please welcome Shri Narendra Modi ji in the traditional Kutchi style. May I ask you to tell us something about Kutch?
ज्योत्सना जी, छोटू, उसको जयंत कहने से ज़्यादा लोग पहचानते नहीं। आदरणीय अडवाणी जी, मुझे खुशी है कि दिल्ली में भी कच्छ के एम्बेसडर्स हैं। हमारे देश में हमारे पास कितनी बड़ी विरासत है, सारे विश्व को आकर्षित करने का सामर्थ्य हमारे एक एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट में है, ये हमने अनुभव किया होगा। और अगर दुनिया जिस रूप में चीज़ों को समझती है, अगर उस रूप में उसे रखा जाए तो वो कितना प्रभावी हो सकता है, इसका आज हमने प्रत्यक्ष दर्शन किया। मैं आप सबसे प्रार्थना करता हूं कि जीवन में एक बार तो कच्छ जरूर देखिए। एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट है लेकिन 5-7 दिन भी कम पड़ जाते हैं, इतना सारा वहाँ वैविध्य से भरा हुआ है। 2001 में यह भूकंप के कारण विनाश हो चुका ये जिला 7 साल के भीतर भीतर आज हिंदुस्तान का सबसे तेज विकास करने वाला डिस्ट्रिक्ट बन गया है। वर्ल्ड बैंक का रिपोर्ट कहता है कि भूकंप के बाद डेवलप कंट्रीज को भी आगे आना है तो 10 इयर्स लग जाते हैं। कच्छ को 7 साल भी नहीं हुए, आज कोई कल्पना नहीं कर सकता है कि इतनी प्रगति हो सकती है। शायद ही हिंदुस्तान में कोई ऐसा डिस्ट्रिक्ट होगा कहाँ एक जिले में 5 एयरपोर्ट हैं। कच्छ डिस्ट्रिक्ट में देयर आर 5 एयरपोर्ट्स, कैन यू इमेजिन। और देश के सबसे बड़े जो सी पोर्ट्स हैं, देयर आर 2 सी पोर्ट्स इन 1 डिस्ट्रिक्ट, कांडला एंड मुंद्रा। यानी कितना विविधताएं और विकास की संभावनाओं वाला ये जिला है। हर वर्ष दिवाली के बाद हम पूर्णिमा की रात को फुल मून नाइट पे एक रणोत्सव करते हैं और वाइट रेगिस्तान, वाइट रण, उसका शब्दों में वर्णन संभव नहीं है। और जैसा रोहित कह रहा था कि उसको कैमरा में भी संभालना बहुत मुश्किल काम है। इतनी सुंदरता, इतना भव्य, रात भर आप बैठे रहेंगे और ऐसा लगेगा कि जैसे डायमंड बिछाए हैं। ऐसा लगता है कि आप स्वयं एक परी की तरह आकाश में टहल रहे हैं। अगर फुल मून नाइट में ताजमहल देखने का एक आनंद है तो शायद मैं कहता हूं मित्रों, जो फुल मून नाइट में ये कच्छ का रण देखेंगे, शायद उनके लिए कंपैरिजन करना भी मुश्किल हो जाएगा, इतनी भव्यता है वहाँ, दिव्यता भी है। 5000 साल पुरानी हमारी विरासत, हमारी संस्कृति, हमारे पूर्वजों ने कैसी नगर रचना की थी। मित्रों, धौलावीरा में समय कम था इसलिए हमारे प्रोफेसर साहब ज़्यादा आपका बता नहीं पाए। इतना बड़ा वहाँ स्टेडियम है खेलकूद का, यानी आज भी नगर रचना में स्टेडियम हमें नजर नहीं आता है। उस जमाने में यानी 5000 ईयर बैक सोशल एक्टिविटी के लिए जो सेंटर्स बनाए हुए थे वो अपने आप में कितना 5000 साल पहले समृद्ध जीवन होगा, इसके दर्शन कराता है। मित्रों, आज से 4-5 साल पहले गुजरात टूरिज्म के मैप पर नहीं था। टूरिज्म की चर्चा होती थी तो गुजरात का जिक्र नहीं होता था। लेकिन पिछले 3-4 साल से एक लगातार प्रयास प्रारंभ किए और अभी 3 दिन पहले भारत सरकार ने मोस्ट प्रोस्पेक्टिव एंड प्रोग्रेसिव टूरिज्म डेस्टिनेशन के रूप में पूरे हिंदुस्तान में गुजरात को प्रथम नंबर दिया है। टूरिज्म इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर हो, टूरिज्म पॉलिसी हो, टूरिज्म इनिशिएटिव्स हो, आज गुजरात देश में लीड करने जा रहा है। मित्रों, गुजरात का ग्रोथ एशिया के किसी देश से भी ज़्यादा है। हिंदुस्तान से तो एवरेज से तो हम काफ़ी आगे हैं। 11.2% ग्रोथ रेट से गुजरात विकास कर रहा है, जो एशिया के किसी देश का नहीं है। लेकिन टूरिज्म में हमारा ग्रोथ 15% हुआ है मित्रों। जिस टूरिज्म में हम किसी मैप पर हमारा नामो निशान नहीं था। 14 मिलियन टूरिस्ट लास्ट ईयर हमारे यहाँ आए। फॉरेनर टूरिस्ट 100,000 करीब करीब पहुंच रहे हैं। होटल इंडस्ट्री के लिए बहुत बड़ा स्कोप बना हुआ है। तो विकास के क्षेत्र में भी गुजरात बहुत प्रगति कर रहा है। और मैं देख रहा हूं आज जब हम एक ग्लोबल सोसाइटी के रूप में जीने लगे हैं, तब टूरिज्म का महात्म्य और बढ़ता चला जा रहा है। और मैं विश्वास से कह सकता हूं, टेररिज्म डिस्ट्रॉय द वर्ल्ड, टूरिज्म डिस्कवर द वर्ल्ड। टेररिज्म डिवाइड्स द वर्ल्ड, टूरिज्म यूनाइट्स द वर्ल्ड। तो मेरा आप सबको गुजरात आने का निमंत्रण है। और मुझे अच्छा लगा दिल्ली की धरती पर कच्छ का अनुभव करा दिया। मैं ज्योति और छोटू दोनों को बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ। नंदा परिवार, सूरी परिवार दोनों को बधाई। और आप सब गुजरात के एक छोटे से रेगिस्तान वाले ज़िले में इतनी दिलचस्पी दिखा रहे हैं। मुझे विश्वास है आप लोग कभी न कभी वहाँ आएंगे। इस विश्वास के साथ आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत बधाई। थैंक यू।
Thank you very much for those wonderful words. Can I just request all of you to move in to the other side, that is in the ballroom, where the party is just beginning. Thank you.
भाई